this is Bobby with Renaissance Game Supply. So, I posted a video last night showing a 930 card CSV, and wasn't quite figuring out how to get the totals all added in here. And I believe it was Tom Heady had responded saying how to do it, and I took that advice and it worked out wonderfully. So thank you, Tom. I greatly appreciate it. And this is what I kind of really wanted to show everybody, why commons and uncommons count, and the value does stack. So as you can see over here in this column, they say go ahead and put it in the photo URL. That way I can just kind of delete it before I upload it. But this is great. So essentially what we're doing here is we're taking the TCG market value for this card, and then we're timesing it by the ad quantity, and that's where we're coming up with this total. So as you can see, I mean, some of these are pretty well, they're stacking up. I mean, you got $1.36, $8, $1.35, $3.25. So these do accumulate, and a lot of people are gonna buy, you know, one or two, maybe three of these different printings of these cards here when they were putting decks together, especially where was it, the Wayfarer's Bauble that sells on a regular basis. You look upon a Tarisk that sells, Young Blue Dragon, those types of cards. The Two-Handed Axe, those I can't keep in. I mean, as you can see, they're kind of hard to get. I got one out of, let's scroll to the bottom here. I got one out of 928 cards, so I mean, it's gonna move. It's gonna move probably before even the end of the day. So all total, we got 928 cards. Total value is 129.28. I mean, that's not bad for something I probably only paid like $6-7 per thousand. So $7, and I'm getting a return of $122, and that ain't even a full thousand. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, commons and uncommons are absolutely worth the money, and they're worth the time if you have the patience and the space to deal with this grind. So now I'm gonna make this video quick, but I want to just touch this base one more time. The robot cost me $1,000. I made a couple payments, boom, it was done. And it did cost me a couple months worth of time diagnosing it, fixing it, waiting for the part to come from Italy and all that kind of sort of stuff. So it was worth it. It's paying for itself, and the robot has probably already paid for itself. I have scanned tens of thousands of cards already, but they haven't been completely uploaded to the store. They've been doing set sorting for me, and to me that's more important right now. So it's doing another batch right now, the last little batch of Battlefield Baldur's Gate, and I'm going to show you later if you end up getting one of these, how you're going to feed it and stuff like that, and what rows you're going to want to put cards in based on how you're sorting. It does matter. So I'll do a nice little tutorial on that. And we've got, I've already accounted for these cards. I've already copied this whole column here, this I column, and transposed it over here to I, or O, I'm sorry, and duplicated it. And basically what this is going to allow me to do is upload to TCG Player without any errors. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can do that right now. Let me bring this window over here. And where are we? I don't even know if this is the correct browser, but we're going to try it. Seems to be taking forever this morning. I think I've already sent, oops. Wrong, there we go, that'll work. Yeah, see, I haven't signed in on this one yet. Let me pull up that browser. Sorry, should have been a little more prepared for this. For some reason, I'm not getting the correct one here. Oh, there we go. We want TCG Player. I want to bring this one over. There we go. Apologize apologize for that. So I go to the pricing tab, I always switch the stage so I can see it, import, and what I'm looking for is the results too. And we're gonna continue, oh shit, what's going on here? Let's see, marketplace value. Alright, so we're gonna cancel this for a minute. Something, oh I probably didn't save it, that's probably what I did. Now it's saved, whoops. Sorry, we're gonna delete this real quick. That's part of the issue here. Since you've already seen that information, we don't need to do much. I'm gonna get more proficient with this spreadsheet stuff. I apologize, it's kind of a horrible illustration, but bear with me here. So we're gonna save again. I don't care what the name of it is. Exit out of this, yes, yes. Alright, so don't care. Let's bring this up. Oops. That one, that's what I want. Import to staged. We're gonna grab that file again. Auto saved. There we go, that's what you're looking for. That's the sweet success. So we're gonna get another 928 cards up online immediately. And I always like to view my staged inventory first, just because right here, if you go to TCG market price, you got 12 cents, 9 cents, 13. I just try to make sure that they're matched up. I don't like it to be off, not even by the slightest. Like if it's off by 1 or 2 cents, I normally will just hit this marketplace price tool. I do entire search results because I want the whole thing to be covered, because you've got 244 items here. Make sure it successfully does that, and then now I can move, and then I take the whole search results, and it's pretty sweet. I love it. I mean, it's just so fast now. And I'll go back to the inventory tab. Now I'm back to 216,175. Now earlier last week, before I had to leave and go out of town, I made a video talking about, hey, you know, I made it to 217,000. And the reason why I did that was I wanted to show you how depleted commons and uncommons get throughout the week. I mean, I sold, last night I uploaded another 980 cards, so I already had been down to 215,000 before I started uploading again. So I move a lot of cards every week, and I constantly have to keep the inventory up. It's a bitter battle, but I kind of enjoy it. So I have to outpace the sales, and I wouldn't be able to do this without a robot anymore. I know that. I mean, it was robbing me of so much of my personal life. So if you're gonna get into it, just know that eventually you're gonna have to get a card sorting robot of some sort. It's hard to keep up. I mean, you can get to, I had 160, 170,000 before I got a robot, and it took me years to get there, and it took me years to stay on top of that. So absolutely would recommend getting a robot as soon as you can if you're gonna continue doing this. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I don't wanna drag this out too long. So appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully it helps. And again, thank you, Tom, for the information. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I'll promise I'll get better with spreadsheets here.